Okay, hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I've got a lot of snacks because today's video in the Back to School, Back to Health series is all about my favorite snacks, especially those that take little to no preparation. Okay, so if this video was not posted on time, I'm sorry about that. Just life, you know, things happen. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So this video is divided up into categories depending on what the snack is. So first we have bars, fruits and nuts, vegetables, dairy, and other stuff that just didn't fit into any other category. So the number one thing I look at when looking at any type of food is the ingredients. So you want to make sure that there's no like added sugar that's really unnecessary. You want to make sure that you can pronounce all of the ingredients that are listed and they're not all these weird chemicals. And you just want to try to look for wholesome foods within all of the ingredients of any food that you buy. And so all of these snacks I have do that. They're amazing. Okay, so let's talk about bars. Okay, so as you can see, I have lots of bars that I love to snack on. So bars are the best snack in my opinion because they're just really convenient and they're really good at just helping you feel full and helping you feel satisfied between meals. So one of my favorite snacks that tastes really good, that's probably the least convenient out of all of the bars that I have, are Perfect bars. So these bars have to stay refrigerated because they're perishable items, but that's kind of a good thing. That just shows you how good and how well these were made and how fresh the ingredients are. So there's a lot of just superfoods and whole food powders added into these bars, and that just helps make them a really nutrient-dense snack. So the Perfect bars are super filling and very nutritious, and they're so yummy. Probably my second favorite of the bars are the That's It bars. All these are is basically just fruit smashed and pressed into a little bar. So each of these bars you get 2 servings of fruits, which is why I really love them. For some reason I have a really hard time eating all of my fruits that I need to in a day. I'm better about vegetables, but for some reason not about fruit. And so this is just a really easy way to get your fruit in, and it's just a good little pick-me-up, gives you energy and gives you some nutrients to last you between meals. They're also super tasty. However, the texture of basically the rest of these bars are kind of sticky, so you'll want to try to like make sure your teeth are clean, maybe have some gum or some floss afterwards just to make sure you don't have sticky bar food in your teeth. So the next bar that I absolutely love are Lara bars. I think that's how you pronounce them. There's a chance I could be pronouncing them wrong, but let's just call them Lara bars in this video. So these things, oh my gosh, they taste like dessert in my opinion, especially the apple pie. They're so good, so addicting, very filling, really good clean ingredients. So the next bar I have is RX bars, and these are pretty popular, super delicious. However, they are sticky and do get in your teeth, so you do have to work a little bit extra harder after you eat these, but they're really good, very nutrient dense, lots of protein, lots of good stuff. Another thing I love about RX bars is they have little versions. They have tiny little versions, so these are the kids ones. And the thing I like about these is it's a lighter snack, so maybe a good like little pre-workout snack or just a tiny snack right before a meal. If you know you're gonna eat in half an hour or so, but you're starving, these are really good for that. Clean ingredients. Love them, definitely recommend. More popular bars are Kind bars. So this brand's really good, they have really good ingredients, very sticky. These are probably the stickiest of the bars, I think, but they are a more normal texture compared to the other bars. But they're super yummy, super good, very filling, full of nuts, fats, proteins, all that good stuff. Love them. Okay, so now let's go into fruit and nuts. So fruit is probably one of the best things to snack on. My favorite fruit to snack on are apples, just because they're full of fiber, they're delicious, and they pair really well with any type of nut butter, and easy to carry around with you. I also love frozen mangoes and freeze-dried mangoes. These things are delicious. I'm obsessed. I can't even like expand on that besides just being obsessed. They're so good. So dried fruit is also a really great snack, especially dried blueberries. So good. They're like the texture of raisins, but they taste so much better than raisins. They're really, really good. So these ones are sweetened with apple juice, which isn't that bad. However, you want to try to get dried fruit that isn't sweetened at all, because basically all fruit is sugar. Yes, it's a good kind of sugar, but it's still sugar. So you just kind of want to make sure you don't add on to that sugar, because it's going to be sweet enough as it is. It really doesn't need to be sweeter. So the next category is nuts. And my biggest suggestion with nuts is just to not eat nuts just by themselves. Pair them with something else. That way it helps keep you from over snacking on nuts. And I definitely suggest portioning them out beforehand. Just a tiny handful of nuts has quite a bit of nutrients, quite a bit of calories, and should be very satisfying, so you really don't need a whole lot to get you satisfied. And I definitely suggest getting unsalted nuts, just because we don't need more sodium in our diet, most of us at least. So buying the unsalted nuts will do you a lot of good. Also, I'm obsessed with putting mixed nuts and dried fruit in a bowl with almond milk. Oh my goodness, it's like healthy cereal. It's delicious, so filling, amazing. If you need a really good substantial snack, I suggest that. Another thing in the nut category is nut butters, and these are amazing with literally anything. There's lots of fruits and vegetables that pair really well with these. I really like to put them on rice cakes, and then maybe sprinkle some cinnamon or some honey on there just to add a little bit more sweetness, and then it's delicious, so satisfying. But with a lot of you being teachers, I did want to touch on food allergies. Okay, so this is a very serious thing that a lot of people don't really think about, but it's really important. I just really want to stress the importance of, if you know that there's a kid in your class or even at your school with a food allergy, you really need to be aware and careful with anything you eat that has nuts in it. So here's something I really want to show y'all, and I'm so excited about it. There's this stuff called Wow Butter, and there's crunchy and there's creamy and there's probably some other brands, but this is the only one that I know of right now. But it is a nut butter that is not made with nuts and tastes so good. Okay, so next is veggies. So one of my favorite snacks ever probably is hummus. So you can either just buy hummus, or you can make your own hummus with chickpeas, maybe lemon, you could add some tahini, some seasonings. So easy to make. All you do is just put this in the blender and you just grind it up and it turns into hummus, and it's delicious. I'm obsessed with all types of hummus. And hummus is really good with celery, snap pea, carrots, just about any type of vegetable hummus is delicious with. Of course, you can also eat all those vegetables by themselves, because that's also good for you too. But if you want to dip them in something that's a good healthy option, I would suggest hummus. Another kind of vegetable item is popcorn. So this one is the sweet and salty, and it's so good because it really does satisfy your sweet and salty cravings. And then this one's just regular salty. So you can either buy these in tiny little pre-packaged snack bags, or you can just pre-portion them out like I do. And then you're good to go and you have your snack for the day. Another great kind of vegetable type of option would be salsa with celery, salsa with other types of vegetables, or even blue corn chips and salsa. Or if you wanted to add some avocado with this, make it like a kind of lazy guacamole. Delicious, pretty healthy. Try to get a salsa that doesn't have lots of sugar added to it, because that's unnecessary. And then this is my favorite brand of the blue corn chips. There's no sugar added in here, and they're just a little bit more nutritious for you than regular tortilla chips. Okay, so now we're on to dairy. So a great snack, of course, is always yogurt. However, whenever you buy the little snack pack yogurts that are like full of like flavor and all that stuff, a lot of times they have tons of sugar added to them. So what I like to do is just buy plain yogurt. I personally prefer full fat yogurt over non-fat yogurt, but whichever works for you, whatever you think tastes better. You don't have to be scared of the fat. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to make you fat. It actually just keeps you full. But if you're going to buy ones with flavors, just try to be careful. Try to do those in moderation, and start practicing getting plain yogurt and just adding in your own vanilla, cinnamon. You can add in maybe squeezes of lemon, orange. So you can add in nuts, dried fruits, regular fruits, seeds, anything like that, just to kind of give it a little bit more flavor. But I definitely suggest getting plain yogurt rather than getting a pre-flavored yogurt. Another thing with dairy is cheese. Of course, we all love cheese and we know cheese is the best to snack on. However, I think it's super easy to over snack on cheese. So my suggestion is to always have cheese with something else. So whether that is cheese and deli meat, cheese and nuts, cheese and fruit, cheese and a healthy whole grain cracker type thing, which I also have some suggestions for that. I'll show you in just a little bit. But yeah, that's my #1 suggestion when it comes to eating cheese and snacking on cheese. The last thing in the dairy category is kind of dairy, kind of not, so I just went ahead and put it in this category, but it's boiled eggs. So you can buy pre-packaged boiled eggs like this one, or you can just boil your own because that's a lot cheaper. This one might be a little bit more convenient if you're not at home and you forgot to get a snack, you can grab it on your way to work. But what I like to do is just cut them up and eat 1/2 at a time and put some pepper on it, maybe a tiny bit of salt, maybe some other seasoning if you'd like, just kind of go easy on the salt. But yeah, really good, really filling snack, delicious, healthy, yes. Okay, so now into our last and final category. So some other great options for snacks are smoothies or protein shakes. And I also have this protein right here. This is a coffee protein. So not only does it have coffee in it, kind of helps wake you up a little bit in the afternoon, but it's also protein, it keeps you full, really delicious, already sweet by itself, so you don't really need to add anything to it. I guess my cat ate this or something, or tried to eat it because there's little bite marks. So thank you, cat, for that. It's fine. But these are really good. They're also really good for in the morning. I'm obsessed with these. I highly suggest them. And it's an Abilene company, so you know, support your local businesses. And my last suggestions for snacks are these. So I have some super seed crackers, and these are called flackers, but they're made with mostly just flax seeds. So both of them are just made with different types of seeds. Really good, whole grain, nutrient dense snack, and it's really good at replacing your chips and your crackers that are not so healthy. Anyways, that's all the snacks I have for y'all today. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you tried any of these that you like, or if you think of any other snack suggestions. Leave them down in the comments. Help everyone out. If you like this video, click the like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more videos. Click the bell notification to get notified when I post my next video, which will either be tomorrow or the next day. Not sure how all that's gonna work out, but we'll see. Don't worry, they'll come. But I'll be meal prepping and some of my favorite meals. But until then, I hope you try some snacks and I hope you find some that you really, really enjoyed. But until the next video, I will see y'all later. Bye!